Hey, how's it going, guys? This is CraftyFoxe, and today we're going to be building an American Foursquare house. Now, this is a very easy house to build, very simple, and it's pretty square. As you can see, it's like a 15 by 15 for like this main structure, and slightly bigger with the space around it. We have like this hedge, but you can customize it whatever you want to. And this is my first house tutorial ever. And yeah, I will not be including an interior. I'll just be adding like this floor, and you can see this stairs also. The attic is actually right here with this wooden trap door. If I can get inside, this is what the attic looks like. With the 3 windows, you can barely see out of this. And let's get out of here. If we can go past, and I'm going to be using World Edit for this, parts of it, just to save time, because it is a pretty big structure. And yeah, let's just get right into it. So what I did was make like the sidewalk like this, and there's like this grassy area, and then this is the part where it goes off to the road. So that's just the way I did it. You can change it up. Maybe you want to have it like all sidewalk or something. That's really up to you, but yeah, I'm just gonna be doing this. So first off, let's add the walkway. I hope I have enough space, so let's make that 3 blocks wide and 9 blocks long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I am also using light gray concrete for this. So just fill that in. And the sides, we're going to use brick stairs. Let's try to cave out this section. Well, I think carve out would be a better word for that, though. Oh no, don't make it upside down. Alright, so that's the walkway. It goes up these stairs up to the porch. So let's add some more brick stairs like this. 3 blocks wide. And then another section right here. And we also need to add light gray wool. So how are we going to do this? I'd say this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So go right over here. Add 9 blocks long, light gray wool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then make it 2 blocks tall, and then it's gonna go back 2 more blocks, so just add that. And the other side, it looks like it's just 3, so 1, 2, 3, and then this side's gonna be 3, make it 2 blocks long. And then we're going to fill in the porch floor with the wooden planks. So I'm going to use oak wood for that. Cool. So then we're going to add, let's add spruce leaves. Just add a 2 by 3 right here. You can add 2 on top of that side, and the other section I had a 2 by 2, and it's sort of extended by I think 4 blocks, or maybe longer. So all the way, just 1 block before the edge, and also add 1 right on top there. I think it looked like that. Yeah. And then we're gonna add the support. So let's add quartz block, just add it in the corner right here, and one of them also right here, and another one I think here on the very edge of the porch. Then we're going to take out, I think it's called the end rod, yeah, end rod, and that's going to be our beams for like this railing area, and that goes around that part, and also 2 on this side. Then we're going to place white carpet right on top of the rods, like this. And don't place it on the courts, because that's where we're going to put our beams for, or rather the pillars for that little roof section. So just take out our cobblestone wall, just add 2 right on top of all the courts. And next thing we're gonna do, let's add this thing right here. So this is basically, I think it's like a lantern, because they did base this house on a reference, so it appears to be 3 blocks away from the sidewalk. So 1, 2, 3, and then the next one, place 3 nether brick fences, then cobblestone wall, and then a wooden button on top, which I can't even do. Okay, so that was apparently a world edit that I did. But yeah, that's pretty much almost the same thing. So then let's add this main structure of the house. So the main structure, it's really easy. Well, the bottom floor, it's gonna be 15 by 15, so it's like a square, or yeah, square. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And it should be 15 if you did this right. And then go to the other side, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then try just to make it a square. You can sort of connect these pieces together so you don't have to count. And if they line up, it's good. So yeah, and then the next layer is going to be the same thing, this polished andesite block. And we're just going to wrap it around it. And the inside for the floor, what I did was, I think I used spruce wood planks. So just go right over here, and I'm going to use World Edit right now. So let's do fill 5-1, I think. And there we go. I just filled in the floor just to save a lot of time. And the next one, we're just going to use light gray wool for that, and I'm just going to use World Edit for that as well. So I'm going to use the wall command. Yeah, that should be good. So yeah, that's the next layer, and let's punch out the doorway right here, which is going to be aligned up with the stairs. So punch out these 3 blocks. And for the door, what I did was have like a 1x3. So it's like an iron door, but then a block above it is the quartz, and that's supposed to be part of the door, but I can't really make them connect, so that's the best I can do. And then I also added quartz on the bottom, and black stained glass blocks, 2 of them on each side. And this is to look out who is coming, even though this has a window as well. Alright, so next, let's add this window right here. So that's going to be 3 blocks of space between that and this window right here. So skip 3, then add a 2 block tall, skip a block, 2 block tall glass, and the middle of that I use quartz. And then what I did was I actually filled in the top of it, so let's add quartz on top like that. And that's not really necessary, but I'm just gonna do it exactly how it is like. And there are also windows on the side in this back section, so let's do that part. So that's just 2 blocks jutting out, and it's 6 or 7 blocks long. So go right here, add 2 blocks, and then 7 blocks wide. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and connect it to the rest of it. Then add another layer, polish andesite, then a layer of light gray wool, and this is where the door will be. So the door is going to be 2 blocks away, or rather 3 blocks away from the edge, like that. And we'd add brick, stairs going downwards like this. Let's place a polished andesite block right here. And so then we're going to add a window with 2 blocks of space between that and the door right here. And let's add a light gray wool around 2 blocks tall. Just fill in like the rest of this extension. And the space above the door, we're going to place quartz because that is part of the door. And there's also like this little section right here that's made of stone slabs. So let's do that. 3 blocks long. 1, 2, 3, and then it just lines up with like the rest. So just extend that area. Alright, so now let's add the rest of the windows. So let's take out black stained glass block and go to this side, and what is that, 3 blocks? So skip 3 blocks and then add a window right there. For the other side, there's a window right here in the corner, and then light gray wool, and then so skip 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then one of these 2 windows together like that with quartz in between. And then I believe there's another window towards this part. Yeah. So we're gonna skip 2 from this side. So skip 2 and then add window. And that should be it for the windows on this first floor. Actually, wait, there's one more window right here at the very edge. So just skip 3 from this part. Then add it right there. And now we can fill in the rest with light gray wool all the way around. I don't know if I could do a lot of house tutorials though. It takes a really long video to do it. But we do need more house builders on Foxshot, so I needed to do this. Fill in this section. And yeah, you can actually fill in the area above the windows like 3 blocks. So 1, 2, 3 all the way. And we're gonna have to do this all the way around. So that's gonna take quite a long time to do. Just placing by hand. And you also want to connect that part together right there in the floor. And it is a pretty hot room right now, so I'm sweating like crazy. I wish I could turn the AC on, but then it'll just be really loud, and you don't really want that in the background of your videos. But you can probably still hear my fan of the computer because I am running shaders. Alright. And the rest of the layer. And even though it's a simple house to do, it still takes a lot of blocks just placing them all around. Alright, cool. We actually finished that part. So, now we can add, let's add a sign. So this is what I wrote, Foursquare by CraftyFoxe. You could put like whatever you want right here, just for fun. So let's make the driveway. So let's go to this part of the house, go to the window, and after it skip 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then after that block, we're gonna go down here to this wall and then add a brick wall that will be, I think, 3 blocks tall, and it is, let me calculate this, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make it 3 blocks tall. And then we're gonna take out light concrete. Yeah, light gray concrete. And we're gonna skip 2 from the right side. So skip 2 of these and then add light gray concrete, and that should be 6 blocks wide. So it'll look like this, and we want to extend that all the way to the front. Right there, and all the way to the street. Yeah, maybe 1 more block. And we also do want to have it fan out a bit, so just do this. Just add a little L shape to the corners so it kind of curves out like that. And we can actually place a car here. This is just a random SUV that I put. But if you want to do that, you have to watch one of my vehicle tutorial videos. So next, let's add this hedge. So what I did was use spruce, which is right here. So it's like 2 blocks away from the sidewalk, and it sort of just wraps around. There's a gap of 4 from this house, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then place it. So just add a wall. You don't really need to do this if you don't want to add a hedge, but if you do want to make it exactly like this house, you can do that. So this is where it is like. And from the back, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks of space between that and the stone slab. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So right here, and you can connect the sides together. Like this. And on this side it is 2 blocks, so right after this brick wall, just add it. And we're just going to connect it together so it's sort of like a rectangle shape. And it is going to be 3 blocks tall.